Hey there, sugars. So it's been a while since I wore my natural hair out, and I was going through some things, like I was in my feelings. The last video I made, I just got in a sew-in, and I did not name the name of the salon that I got my hair done on purpose, girl, because I didn't want to, you know, shade but no shade. I did not like the way that the stylist sewed the tracks into my hair, and the way she just sewed everything up, it was a mess. I had to get Sam to take it out, and he was like taking pictures. He was like, girl, when you see this mess. So I lost quite a bit of hair from breakage, and that just made me so upset because it's been so long since I've gone to the salon, and I think because it has been so long that I just build up the experience in my head, and I just think I'm gonna walk out looking like you don't, I mean, like you in your head, you're like, man, I'm gonna go to the salon, I'm gonna get pampered, I never do this, and then you get it done and you hate it, and you're like, well, what in the world? And I was very intimidated by my stylist. She was very colorful and scary. So I didn't know until she turned me around, and then I looked at my hair and I was like, oh, this is cute, okay, this will work. So I wore that cute bob, and I loved my hair, the sade hair or Sade hair that I got. That Cambodian mascara was cute, and I still have hair left over, but I did not like the style. I didn't like it. So honestly, I kept it in my head for like 4 days before I was just like, I gotta take it out. And when I took it out, of course I had a crazy amount of shedding for it only being in my hair for 4 days. So that's how I know I had some breakage issues. But I also noticed that my hairline was a bit thinner, and I don't know if that's because of how tight she braided it, because it didn't feel like it was tight, but I mean, after washing it, man, that stuff shrunk right back up and was so tight, and my head was itching so badly. So I think maybe I might have lost some hair in my hairline. And to make matters worse, I wear lace wigs all the time, and that is my go-to protective style. So I think that might have contributed to my thinning hairline. I mean, it doesn't look very thin, but I think it's thin. I don't like my hairline anyway. I think I got a Batman hairline. But anyway, so I told myself that I was gonna give myself a break. I was gonna give the wigs a break. Yes, I'm finally gonna wear my natural hair out a lot more. Plus, my husband says it makes me look younger. I think it makes me look more mature, but that's not a hell at all, y'all. Anyway, the reason why I'm giving you Shirley Temple Black Realness right now is because I was watching Napto 85's updated Curlformer tutorial, and I noticed that she had purchased a like knockoff brand of Curlformers, and then she had her original Curlformers, and she did the comparison side by side. Well, to me, they look the same. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and order some of those knockoff Curlformers. I ordered 2 bags. So here is what they look like. I got the long ones, and there's about 40 in this package. Let me double check. Okay, I ordered Vakind Hair Curler Magic Spiral Ringlets, Former Leverage Stretch Length 50 centimeters, Circle Roller Pack of 40 from Amazon. And you guys know that the Curlformers cost like 70 bucks at Sally's. And I watched a lot of Curlformer videos, and people who bought those Curlformers say that they didn't have as many of the length and width that they needed in a package or whatever, I don't know. But anyway, these things were $15. So I got 2 packages for 30 bucks, and this is my result. They came out very uniform. I spent a whole lot of time this morning messing with it and fussing with it because I'm still new to what kind of products work best with my hair type with these, because I wanted my hair to be shiny, but I wanted it to have holds, and I didn't want the curls to get frizzy, but they're gonna do that anyway, especially with my hair type, so I don't know what's up. Anyway, so I messed up and I used the wrong products. I should have just used all silicone products and just left it at that. but I used like some Kiki Curly. So now I have like little flakes all in my hair, like the gel, because one thing I experienced is that Kiki Curly doesn't really work well with any other products unless it's from the Kiki Curly line, so that was my bad. But it came with this rod, and people say that the rod is flimsy. I don't think it's flimsy, although I have nothing to compare it to, because ain't no way I'm spending $70 on little Curlformers, honey. And anyway, you can get the Curlformer rod by itself. So if that's your issue, if you want something that's going to be sturdy for you, just pick up the Curlformer rod by itself and spend 15 bucks on the Curlformers. Save yourself some money. And this is the hook. This is the way the hook looks. It did not snag my hair at all. It's rounded, and took me a little bit to figure out how to put my hair in these Curlformers. I think it took me probably about 30 minutes to put all the Curlformers in my head, because I couldn't get it. It took me a while to get it, and then I got it. They said it's so easy, oh, there's no learning curve. For me it was. It was like, seriously, do I need a degree to put these things in my head? But that's that. So that's why my hair looks like this. And I stretched it out a bit too, because when I took them out, the curls were like all up over my ear. And I was like, we can't be having that. Now we got to show the length now. So I am 4 years natural. January 2010 is when I big chopped. I had an inch of hair all over my head. Honey, I was roller setting my hair with rice. And I thought it would never grow. It's never gonna grow. But it grew. And I didn't do anything to it except wash it, condition it, take good care of it. I use heat on my hair a couple times a year, no big deal, whatever. I forget to do trims. I rarely ever do trims. Then when I do a trim, I have to cut off like 3 inches because it's a hot mess. I am so lazy. Y'all know how lazy I am with my hair. So can you imagine if you actually cared how much your hair would flourish? Because mine flourished and I didn't do anything. But yeah, so it is, I should, if I keep going with my lack of a regimen, if I keep going, I should be waist length by the end of the year. But here is where I am right now. There's my boobs. Or lack thereof. Yeah, your hair will grow. I used to be so obsessed with it. I used to be so obsessed and watch all the different 4A curly, 4B curly hair. Like, and I used to try all the products and buy everything. So in the beginning, you're obsessed, and then by the time you get 4 years down the road, you could care less. You don't even want to put your hair in a ponytail. You're that daggone lazy. But I got sent some really cool products by Curl Harmony. So when I washed my hair this time, I used these products, and it was fun. And these are sample sizes. Now this is what I'm talking about when it comes to a sample size. This is what I'm talking about. If I get a sample, it can't be any less than this, okay? Do you realize how much my hair eats up samples? I use my Shea Moisture Coconut Curl and Shine Hibiscus Moisturizing Shampoo stuff. And then I detangled with some Tresemme. And then I use the Curl Harmony Intensive Repair Deep Conditioner. And this stuff, I am so critical when it comes to deep conditioners because I don't play. It has to have slip, it has to smell good, it has to leave my hair soft and shiny and manageable, and this is what this did, and I was so happy. I didn't even use the whole thing. Well, I bathed almost, you know, there's not that much left in there. I could use this for Danny's hair because she doesn't need a lot of conditioner, but me, I need this whole thing. And it smells sweet, sweet, like, I don't know, like almost like lotion. It smells like hand lotion. But it's not a bad smell, and it's not an overpowering smell. It's a nice, pleasant scent, and it doesn't carry throughout and overpower everything else you wear. It's got jojoba oil, shea butter, and coconut oil in it. You can probably find the ingredients on the Curl Harmony website, curlharmony.co.uk. And then they sent me this buttercream, which is basically like a pomade. And this is a very nice, light, citrusy, bright, sunshiny scent. And this has shea butter, coconut butter, and avocado oil. And also a bunch of other lovely stuff. So I used this to separate my curls, but then I saw that I have flakes from the Crink and Curly. So please, please, please try out Curl Harmony. And you can, the shine it came from the buttercream, but the flakes came from the Crink and Curly, girl. So don't worry about that. So yeah, I'm going to start wearing my hair out more. I have to do this. I can't rely on wigs because my hair is getting almost as long as the wigs anyway. So what I'm gonna do to protect my hairline, I know I just said I was gonna wear my hair out more, but I wanna wear a wig. I don't wanna wear lace front wigs anymore. For a little bit. I wanna give my hairline a little break. So what I wanna do is I want to try my hand at making a U-wig, which I never did before, honey. The only wigs I've ever made have been quick weaves. You know, with the whole shower cap, and then you do the wig cap, and you glue that mess on and shave the back, and you look fly. Well, I have been watching a lot of other YouTubers' videos, and their hair is so flawless and professional looking, and I like the fact that it can look as natural as a sew-in looks, but I can whip that thing off. So I'm gonna have my hairline out so I can baby my edges and baby my hairline, and then I got sent some pretty Brazilian wave hair from ABhair. So I got 3 bundles. I think this is the 20-inch. Which is crazy because check this out. Boom. Why is my hair as long as my weave now? Okay. Okay. Talk about progress. I'm going to be making my own U-part wig. So look out for that. Hopefully it won't be a disaster. So anyway, that's it. Just wanted to give you an update on what was going on with my hair because I didn't know what I was going to do. After I took that sew-in, I was so discouraged. My leave out wasn't blending right. It was just like, I do all this work to grow my hair out, and then when I wear my hair, it's so hard. I was thinking maybe I should Tex-Lax my hair, or I mean, is relaxer really all that bad? And then I watched a couple of videos on YouTube about women who went from natural to relax, and I was like, nope, that mess is thin. I ain't doing that. Because I already have, I know it doesn't seem like it, but I have thinner hair. When my hair was relaxed, it just, or maybe I just like it big and crazy. I don't know. I don't think I can ever go back. That's why I wear the wigs. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. That's enough. I will talk to you guys later, and I will show you guys the creation of my first U-part wig when the rest of my materials come in, which should be soon. But anyway, I will talk to you guys later.